Welcome everybody, Happy New Year. If you just tuned in, you're watching a little Jackpot live. A look into tonight's Florida game. Florida. Let's mute this before we play a little Jackpot slots. Looking at Florida and Oklahoma playing at a neutral field. 39% on the spread with Florida, 37 on the money line. Public taking Oklahoma pretty good. This line opened Florida minus 2.5. It now swung in Oklahoma's direction. 7.5. Just inching up a little bit on the spread with Florida, which I do indeed like. Florida plus the 7.5. Make that a 5-star play. Fishy game tomorrow on the West Virginia, if you ask me. I would take WVU. I'm not an Army fan. Tulsa, I do like. I'm with the public. You could lay the 1.5, open to 3, down to 1.5, 1 on some. And that'll be our plays. WVU money line to be safe. Is that a client? Tulsa minus 1.5. Tonight's top play. Florida plus the 7.5. Almost wouldn't be surprised to see him upset Oklahoma, but we'll lay off of that money line on that one. We will lay off of. Take them with the points. Let's look a little bit at the NFL. NFL today, you got going on the, where is that line at? And I'm not seeing it. Should be the Steelers on today. At least that's what I was seeing on Bovada. NFL. I no longer see it. I'm not sure why. Saying Cleveland Browns. That must have been an old page. I was going to say they snuck in a game. On that note, we do like Cleveland Browns. And where is that play at? Right here. Steelers starting Mason Rudolph. Browns laying big points. They did not cover last week at a 10.5 point underdog. They're going to blow the Steelers out by 17 or more. Mayfield going to have a banner day. Use him in fantasy football if you can, if you're into that. New York Giants and Dallas. The red-headed rifle should get the job done, should cover the 3. However, we'll lean off of that. Public looking at the red-headed rifle and company. Houston disappointed last week. Like them a lot this week. 7.5 point underdog. If you're familiar with I Cover For You back in the day from covers.com, you're listening to him. The original I Cover For You, and this would be a play of the day, lock and load play. 5-star, hammer your book, Deshaun Watson plus 7.5. Look from the slow Henry down a bit. That Houston defense. That'll be a top play. Houston Texans at home getting the 7.5 points. If you'd like to take a shot on the money line, it's worth a shot here. How about them Chicago Bears? Another play. The Bears plus 5.5. Tom Brady and Company, -6.5. I like that. So you're looking at Tampa Bay -6.5. Texans +7.5. Cleveland -9 to 10. 10.5. You may see it as high as I think Cleveland wins big. The Bears, 5.5. Washington, -1.5, 2.5, wherever you get that at. Look for a close game here, probably a low-scoring game in the Washington game. Buffalo and Miami. This should be interesting. The red-hot Buffalo Bills. Let's see if the Dolphins can handle that cold weather up in Buffalo. Should be an easy win for Derek Carr and company. We like Las Vegas -2.5. There you go, folks. The Raiders -2.5. Tom Brady and Company, Tampa Bay -6.5. Houston, play of the day, +7.5. 5-star play. Take it to the bank. We'll bury your Bookie. Cleveland -9 to 10. Wherever you get that at. I'm looking for a low-scoring game in this Philadelphia Eagles game. Looking around 34 to 38 points. No more than 41, so that should stay under as they duke that out. The Bears holding on with a playoff chance. I think they could possibly squeak in, and let's take the 5.5 with the Bears. Have a great weekend, everybody, and enjoy your New Year's. Florida tonight, +7.5.